Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff! Martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
We're gonna get like Wolverine today. In fact, I was thinking I was doing pretty okay over the weekend. And then Soren wanted to turn on the Wolverine, the movie. And then I saw Hugh Jackman with his big, his handlebar kind of mustache weird thing that he wears and the hair up there. And he sticks out those blades. And I'm like, I have so far to go. Thanks for that, Logan. No, but seriously, Master Jeff this week is attending fat camp. There used to be this place when I was in grade school, and we would tease kids who went there. They were going to the fat farm. It was this diet and nutrition camp they had, but back then there wasn't so much political correctness, so we just flat up called it fat camp. And I decided that's what I'm doing this week, man. I had a terrible weekend. It's like I see Logan, Wolverine, so I should be inspired to work harder, but what do? I get deflated and I give in to the temptation to eat everything in sight. If my kids have peanut butter and crackers, I'll just have one. That was good. I'll have another. And once you open that tab, bro, forget about it. It's gone. And then last night we had KFC. So what do? I suck in a whole bucket. I've got the bucket like this. I'm eating bones and everything. And the kids are like, Dad, we want some too. So I just decided, that is a psychological problem that I need to address. But in the meantime, I'm trying to knock down to below 200 to 199.999. So that other problem being a 57-year-old one that I haven't been able to defeat, I'm simply going to stay away from the temptation. So last night, I went to the store. I got a bunch of squash, eggplant, mushroom, onions, whatever. I grilled those bad boys up and came up with a big bucket of it. I also got some chicken tenders and some salmon and some mixed spinach, power greens kind of stuff. So my lunch all week will be salad and either chicken or salmon. My dinner will be those mixed vegetables and either salmon or chicken, whatever I didn't have for our lunch. My brother suggested that he watched a workout and he was a football player. And he said, well, you're knocking out a good workout there, but I suspect that if you bump up your protein a little bit and just do the vegetables and completely stay away from the carbs like peanut butter and crackers, then you might see yourself improve. So anyway, I also got some protein powder. Read a little bit about that, so I'll be drinking that. It's water with a little bit of protein powder in there. It's the isolate. I'll show you perhaps if somebody will remind me what it is, but I'm going to try that for the morning, and then I'm not going into my kitchen at night. I've already explained to my kids, Dad is away at fat camp. So you will not see me at the dinner table. If we want to do some family together stuff to replace that dinner table time, great. I'll come home and we'll do a bike ride together. But I ain't going in that kitchen. Dude, it's like being an alcoholic working as a bartender. It's like, why can't I stop drinking? Well, because you're around alcohol 8 hours a day, bro. You need to quit and go get a job at a church or move to a dry county. So that's what I'm doing for the time being. Maybe I can address that whole addiction to narfing food that I've got. Maybe not. And if I do, great. I'll go back to hanging around while the kids eat their candy bars and buttery popcorn and peanut butter and crackers. Great. But for now, I can't do it. It's still a challenge for me. I haven't been able to do it yet. So I'm just staying away from the temptation this week. So please attend Fat Camp with Master Jeff this week. To that end, we are working out Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. However, Tuesday and Thursday will be a set of forms. Tuesday, all the peons. Thursday, all the Paul guys. And we'll also intersperse our 100 push-ups in there, since that's like a New Year's resolution of mine to do 100 push-ups. So it'll be more of an aerobic, full body forms kind of workout. And if you do your forms correctly, it will be a workout. So that's up to you. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be our usual thing where we mix it up and do our glides and our belt curls and kind of even out the whole body stretches and all that stuff. That being said, I don't see any newcomers. Everybody knows. By the way, hi, Juicinos. Everybody knows our Tai Chi warm-up undos. So let's just get started with a little, what do you call this one? Stroking the wild horse's mane, or kokyunage. Here we go. All right. So then let's try a little IT undo. Oh, did you notice? I found my black t-shirt, my black tank top. That fits me a lot better. It's not, the little straps don't fall down like my DIY tank top that I made out of one of our SMTKD Master Your Life t-shirts. But now I've kind of gotten used to that one. But that's okay. This is like my traditional 8 a.m. early morning workout shirt, so I'm really happy. So let's try some IT undo. Remember, knees stay bent, head stays the same level on this one. Here we go. All right, and then the same footwork, a little bit more of a shoulder crank out, the Udafuri Undo. Same footwork, same head staying the same level. Cool, all right. So then what do we have left? We have some Sayu Undo, where the ocean wave crashes. Remember, this is a 2-breath cycle. The other 2 are 1-breath cycles. I don't even know if you guys are focusing on your breathing. It's a good thing. It's a good exercise, but it's still a great warm-up. Even if you're just breathing randomly, your body will tell you when you need to breathe. But here we go for Sayu Undo. All right, how you guys feeling? Cool, hope you're getting warmed up a little. I can feel my heart rate starting to pick up. Legs are waking up, shoulders are even waking up a little bit. That sore thing I had last week, completely gone, so we're good to go. So I'm gonna start with I'm gonna brace with the right leg in front today, and let's do some swimming. Other way. Both ways. Both ways the other way. All right, crank them out a little bit. Let's do some neck. We'll just have feet shoulder width apart and head down. Move it out a little. Good, head back, stretch it out. Then to the side, you can use your hands so that you can relax your neck muscles. Just be very careful with your neck. The other way. Good, then draw a circle on a wall with your nose. Good, the other way. Try to keep your neck vertebrae stacked straight. Cool, there we go. And how about let's do some gliders first today. I'm in a gliding kind of a mood because those warm-ups, they really hit your quads, those Tai Chi things, but they don't do too much for your hamstrings. In fact, we'll start off with this one. So I'm going to balance on my left. And by the way, the leg on the ground, it does give you a light workout, the leg that's up for your glutes and your hamstring, but the leg on the ground actually gets a good workout too, if you feel for that. But it'll help if you try to think of putting your weight on your heel. So let's balance, and on that ground leg, keep it bent, and put the weight back on your heel a little. Oh yeah. Did you feel it? I did. The ground leg. The ground leg felt like it got more work than the leg I was holding up. So now the other leg. Here we go. And we're back on our heel as far as we can get. Got to work on that balance. It's a weird balance, isn't it? But it'll come with experience and practice. So how about you guys? I felt a lot more work on the glutes and hamstring on the leg, on the balancing leg. I mean, the one that's being held up, yeah, it flexes a little bit, but the one bracing you strangely gets a better workout. I'm going to adjust my OBS so I can make sure my mic's working. Okay, so now let's have a seat. All right, remember, knee slightly bent, number one, for the health of your joint, and number two, for the efficiency of your workout, the effectiveness of your workout. So the knee remains bent like that the whole time, not here, but here. And remember, don't let your subconscious mind trick you into transferring the effort to your triceps. You'll feel them trembling back there. Try to relax them the best you can. All right, so a little bit up, and we snatch it forward, slowly back. There's 1, 2, 3. Remember, don't let it quite go straight. 4. And do not let your rear end touch that mat. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And let's hold it right there, slightly bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And rest, and then straighten your knee. There we go. Good. All right, let's try the other leg. Remember, slightly bent, like that. And butt doesn't touch. So up, and snatch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do not let that butt touch the mat. 8. 9. 1 more. 10. All the way back. Don't let your knee quite go straight. 2, 3, butt up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Now you can rest your knee. Good. Shake it out a little bit. And the first leg you worked, let's stretch that bad boy out. Who just showed up? It's Jordan! And the Juicinos are there. That's awesome. And then we have a whole section of lurkers this morning, which is great. Welcome, lurkers! Good to see you. I hope you're working out as well as lurking. Good, and then switch. The left side is always tighter. Good. Let's shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And while we are down here, let's get those belts down a little. And then let's do some ankle touches. Now listen, I saw some kids in the last mat class, they had their legs cranked up like this, and here were their sit-ups. 1, 2, 3. Of course, this does nothing. I've got my ankles too close. So you want to touch your heels. Then you want to move them just out of reach. Now you sit up and touch the front of your ankles. This should work more the upper part of your abs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, belts to the side. And let's stretch out those tummies a little. Oh, yeah. Oh, heavens, we haven't even started our push-ups yet. We got to do 130 minutes, man. All right. No problem for us. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 to go on. 1, 2. Woo! All right. Feel pretty good this morning. How about you guys? That's nice. Feeling pretty nice this morning. Probably because of a weekend of debauchery, consuming calories. So let's try some of this protein powder. That is a tasty burger. What movie is that from? Of course, it's not a burger. It's protein powder and water. By the way, I tried it in coffee. Don't. It just curdles and turns into chunks. These little chunks. Fortunately, I tried it with just a little to see what would happen. I've heard that you can put it in coffee, but you actually need to mix it with something cold first. Strangely, seems like it would break down better in warm water, right? It breaks down better in cool water. So when I mixed it with water, as you can see, not a single grain in there. No problem. Mix it with coffee and it's all chunky like cottage cheese. Ew. Let's see here. You're bored too because you're here. What happened to quarantine? Dude, quarantine is over, bro. Everybody is out and about. Yeah, we got to wear the stupid masks and do our social distancing. If I hear social distancing again, I'm going to freaking scream. Instead of forms to work our legs a little bit, let's do some horse stance techniques. We'll start it. Now remember, once again, don't sit here doing your horse stance technique like this and then go tell everybody Master Jeff's morning workout sucks because my legs weren't even tired. Of course they're not tired. You didn't bend your knees, bro. If you do it right and follow the directions, it'll be a good workout. So bend your knees. You guys can hold me accountable. My head, let's see, where can I get, right? There. So the H should be showing above my head right there like a couple of horns. If the horns disappear, you know I'm straightening my knees. All right, here we go. And punches. 1, 2. You guys can key up. I'm counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Outside blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Outside block punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! Paddle. And shoulder. You might have noticed, I didn't notice until the end, but I was very pleased with myself to see that the little horns over my head on the H, like that, they not only didn't shrink, they got longer until the whole H was visible. That's because way back at like Greenbelt, when Master Waserza did these, I vowed way back then on horse stances, front stances, whatever, that if my legs got tired, I would go down a little just to compensate for perhaps a subconscious straightening of the knees. So my mind does this, my conscious mind does this. So what ends up happening is this. I get lower and lower. And guess what? I can still walk. I don't need assistance or a wheelchair or a pair of crutches. In fact, my legs just got stronger. Hey, it's already 8:34. Let's go ahead and knock out another set of push-ups. I know we just did them a while ago, so we might have trouble making it to 30. It's all right. We'll take our time if we have to. All right. I'm going to turn this way this time just for variety. I still want to find, it's my obsessive compulsive nature. I want to find the mat here, the seams, and then behind I put my feet on the seams so that I know I'm all 90 degrees and stuff. Here we go. 1. Oh, belt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 to go on. 1, 2. Oh yeah, baby. So boom, right there. We just passed the halfway point, right? Awesome. Okay. So now let's do. We forgot side crunches, the obliques. I can just hear Miss Jusino, Master Jeff. We forgot the obliques. I can hear her, so let's try it. All right. I always start that side. I'll start this side today. So we're on our sides. We get our top leg forward. Hug yourself and resist the chicken wing. Keep your arms tucked in tight. And here we go. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Toss. Yas. Ilga. Dual. Hop. Dual and dual. Dual. Set. Net. Toss. Yas. Ilga. Dual. Hop. You'll 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah. All right. And over here. Woo! Now we already set a 30 standard, so we got to do 30 over here to balance it out. Top leg forward. Make sure you can feel it in your ribs. No chicken wing. Here we go. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Tas. Yas. Yield. Yadur. Hop. Yul. And do. Do. Set. Net. Tas. Yaset. Ilga. Yadur. Hop. Yul. And set. Do. Set. Net. Tas. Yaset. Ilga. Yadur. Hop. Yul. Very good. And now stretch it out. Stretching out the first side. Stretching down here. Whatever you need to do, push forward, push up. Whatever it takes for you to feel a decent stretch. You can move around, find that sore place that needs stretching. Good, then let's flip back over. Now we're stretching the side that we just did. Now I know we just did push-ups, but we've only got 2 sets of 20 left. So let's go ahead and knock out another set. So just 20, man, that's all we got, 20. 20 and 20. Here we go. Oh, belt. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 to go on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We only got 20 to go, bro. Yeah. That protein stuff is really good. So if you guys come up in here and I'm looking all like, ha! Like Wolverine, this is what my son does around the house. Because he's like Wolverine. Always down. Like that. He's so funny. It's time for belt curls. All right. So let's start with the M formation like that. So I'm going to balance. I always balance on my left first. So I'm going to balance on my right first today. I think I did that Friday too. It's good to try to alternate. All right. So my left is providing resistance. Now I think that's a little too much extension. So I'm going to ease up a little to about right there. Yeah, and then I need to get at an angle I can tell if my arms are straight there. Here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Remember, stretch that belt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, okay. Flip those over. So now we're like this, right? And we're going to flip our hands over too. So we got it like this. Think. All right. Now I'm balancing on left, resisting with right. Get my belt straight down there. All right. And a little more. There we go. All right, here we go. Back straight. And 1, 2. Stretch that belt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, last one, 10. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I ain't going to be able to pick up a pencil, bro. Granted, I did go, after watching Wolverine, you know, I always say in class, if you want to be where somebody else is, then copy that person. So I looked up Hugh Jackman, that's the actor who plays Logan/Wolverine. I looked up his workout routine. Very similar to what my brother Chuck told me to do. He's eating 4 meals a day, always with a good serving like a chicken thigh or a chicken breast, and then vegetables. The only time he ate like carbs, like grains, is in the morning before, actually, or was it after his workout? He always did his morning workout on a fasted state. So he would eat dinner, sleep, wake up, train. Then he was doing two workouts a day, or maybe it was even 3, and he would eat oatmeal before one of those. And not too many calories. He's doing like a 3,000-4,000 calorie workout, eating like 1,800 calories a day. And they would also switch it between cutting, in other words, cutting calories to cut fat, and then bulking. So depending on what they were doing, the diet would change. They would up the calories a little bit. But in order to get that ripped look, you can have a ripped look, like, muscles sticking out all over the place, without having big muscles, just by losing the body fat. Because the body fat gets in there and pads between your muscles, and so the muscles have no definition. Like, I've always had a 6-pack, 8-pack. You could feel it. The problem was I had like this much fat over it. So as I'm losing body fat, you can start to make out those muscles in my abs. Those bottom two, though, are still hidden, and there's a cantaloupe behind my belly, but not even a cantaloupe, like a grapefruit. Got to get rid of the grapefruit and the stuff around my abs, bro. Anyway, that is to say, there are much more complicated ways to do this. We could, get scientific about it, see what your maximum curl weight is. Then you practice at 80% of that. You do a set of 80%. Come back and do a set with more reps at 70. Then you come back and do 90. Then you go back and do a set at 50, but way more reps. And you can get really scientific. And that's possible, but it's not really my interest. My interest with this and my goal with this, as it has been from the beginning, is like a prison cell workout. What can we do when this is all we have to do curls with, or a bed sheet or whatever? What can we do when we don't have a bench press, so we just got to do it with push-ups? What do we do when we don't have a leg curl machine? We do those balance things, and we do the gliders, And what do you do if you can't run 10 miles? For whatever reason, you're locked in a place. Well, you can do other cardio stuff. You can do forms until you're gasping for breath. What can you do with your quads if you don't have a lift or a barbell? Well, you can do horse stance punches. You can do knee bends. You can get a long way. Now, granted, you'll get to a point where, okay, I can lift my own body weight, like with the push-ups. At this point, if you're actually doing these 100 push-ups, you're not too far off from needing additional weight if you want to gain. But to me, until I can do 100 push-ups in a row, the push-ups are still plenty of resistance for me. Speaking of push-ups, we still have 20 to go, don't we? What am I thinking? All right. So we did 2 to grow on. We did 2 to grow on. Then we did 1, 2, 3 to grow on. So if we do 20 with 3 to grow on, that's 110 push-ups, bro. We were only aiming for 100. Let's do 20 with 3 to grow on. You know what we're going to do. So get mentally prepared and let's do this. All right. Belt to the side. I touch my solar plexus every time. A lot of people touch their chin. To me, touching your chin, is going to make your neck a lot longer because you'll be like, I touch my chin, see? But if you keep your chin up and touch your solar plexus and keep your body straight, then you got to be all the way down. All right. But that ain't going to happen if your belt's here, then you'll touch your belt knot. So you should now be touching where your belt knot was. All right. 20, 3 to grow on. Here we go. Hands are wet, too sweaty. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 to go on. 1, booyah. 2, booyah. 3, boo. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. 110. Yeah. Mama's going to be happy to hear about this. Remember, folks, set your alarm now. We're doing early morning workout every day this week. That is, if you want to join Master Yefu at the Fat Farm, at Fat Camp. Kids can be so mean. It's like fitness and wellness camp. One kid gets a hold of it, figures out that they're going to be losing weight. You're going to Fat Camp! So I decided to just embrace it. I'm away. I'm not going into my house. I'm sleeping in the tree house. I'm really making it like I'm away at Fat Camp, and I'm proud of it, bro. All right, remember, every day this week, but on Tuesday and Thursday, we do forms in a row. So it might only be 30-minute, 40-minute workout. That's okay. We'll do our forms and we'll intersperse push-outs through there. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like. And if you want to get reminders, hit that little bell icon. Honestly, I don't even know how it works. I think I joined VFX Tutorials. My son said, oh, that's another thing. Please, 7 is looking for subscribers. He really wants subscribers to VFX Tutorials by 7. So, and he really has some cool tutorials too. It'll be like his little brother shoots off in the air and cloud of dust. Like, how did he do that? And he goes through it step by step and shows you. So they're actually really cool. But he's really looking for subscribers and likes for his videos. So if you guys don't mind, head on over to VFX Tutorials by 7. That is V as in Victor, F as in Fahrenheit, X as in X-ray. VFX Tutorials by 7, spelled out, not the number. And you will find it there. So I'm going to get out of here, finish the rest of this really tasty. Oh, before I go, just in case anybody's interested, I'll show you this stuff with which I'm experimenting. Hang on. I know it's their time. Bear with me. Right there. So it's Body Tech Whey Protein Isolate. And as you can see, 0 fat, 1 tiny gram of sugar, packs 25 grams of protein. And on the serving, you do a little scoop. Here's the scooper, like this. Which I measured out at exactly 1/3 cup. So if you lose your scooper and you've got a 1/3 cup measure, and hey guys, I've never been a big believer in this stuff, but I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna give it a try after Chuck, my brother, told me about packing on the protein, which will help you build muscle, which will help burn calories. You just resting, it'll help you burn calories resting, and kind of get you the direction you want to go. So I thought, what the smack? This is like 20 bucks for this. And there's 23 servings in there. So it's like, a little less than $1 a scoop. You just do 1 a day. And it's supposed to, the protein, curb your appetite or whatever. There's 100 calories per scoop. So somewhere, since this is fat camp, I got to ditch that 100 calories. So anyway, I've had a great time. Thank you as always for showing up at early morning workout to keep me accountable. Hope you guys got a good workout. Boy, I don't know about you, but my biceps are singing soprano. Feels good, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope to see you on the mat today. Regular mat classes all week. 5 o'clock for the big folks, and 4 and 5 on Monday, Wednesday. Still Tuesday, Thursday at 4 is Dragons. So Monday through Thursday at 5, and then Monday, Wednesday at 4 as well. Big class, dude. And black belt class at 6 o'clock on Tuesdays. All right, see you later, Jacinos. And bye, Jordan. Bye, Carballosas. Bye, Rosello. See you later. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques during live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and leave all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, or deep mandibular dislocation, strained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising, or bleeding, tear, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.